Hi, I'm Dino Cazares from the group Fear Factory, and we are here at Hellsinki Metal Fest, and you're watching me on Chaoszine.
Hello, you're watching Chaoszine, and we are in Helsinki Metal Festival. We have a guest, Dino Cazares from Fear Factory.
You said it right.
Dino Cazares.
Cazares.
That's how you say it with the accent. And I'm so happy to be here. This is our first time playing Hellsinki Festival 2025. And we are so excited to be playing 30 years of demanufacture. It's 30 years old.
Yeah, it's great to have you here. And as you said, 30 years. So you've been in the industry for a while.
I'm considered what they call a veterano, which means a veteran.
Yeah, it's veterani in Finnish. So
Oh, there you go. It's close.
yeah, you've done a couple of interviews, I guess.
Plenty.
Do you recall anything weird or something that you remember you've been asked about that it's not very usual question to ask?
Well, a long time ago, I've had appeared in some porno movies, so I got a lot of porno questions back in the day, in the mid '90s. So those are just some odd things that I got. Well, kind of odd, but odd for metal, but not odd for LA.
Yeah. Okay, that's nice. So this interview is about you. So
Okay.
let's go to the beginning. What is the first band you remember being a fan of?
AC/DC.
AC/DC.
Angus Young is the reason why I wanted to play guitar. The minute I saw him, I was 9 years old. I saw him on TV. It was about 1976, 77, around there. And I saw him and I was like, I just instantly knew that's what I wanted to do.
Are you still a fan of AC?
100%.
Is there some other bands you are a fan these days? Or
Well, it wasn't necessarily being a fan of the bands.
Yeah.
It was for me, once I saw Angus Young play, I became a fan of the guitar.
Yeah.
So anybody who played guitar, like Eddie Van Halen, the James Hetfield, of course, Dimebag Darrell, and, Jeff Hanneman and Kerry King of Slayer.
Yeah.
I became fan of guitar, and I learned a lot of things from those type of guys. Like, for instance, James Hetfield did a lot of down picking.
Yeah.
So I learned my down picking from them.
Oh.
Then you got Jeff Hanneman and Kerry King doing like the staccato picking. Then of course you got Iron Maiden to do the gallop. Dun, 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 dun. So I learned picking from all those different guitar players. And so, I mean, yeah, I was a fan of the music, but I was also a fan of the style of playing and guitar,
Yeah.
the sound, the tone,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Do you still take influence from other musicians, or are you like doing all just you?
I definitely doing just me because, but in theory, you never stop learning because you're always going to learn, but it doesn't necessarily have to be from guitar. It could just be from music in general,
Yeah.
or just life in general. Life's inspirations sometimes can trigger something for you to write in a certain style or a certain way. And I take all those life experiences like that and I apply it to my music. And that's been from the beginning, even if you're going through something sad or a heartbreak and you're doing, dark chords, or for some bands, you're summoning the Dark Lord and you're going to be playing that, that death note. But for me, it's like all those types of different things I learned from
Yeah.
and I apply it to my music.
Yeah. You said about it being inspired by life. What inspires you right now?
What inspires me right now is, well, we have a new vocalist. His name is Milo Silvestro, and he sings amazing. He's an amazing vocalist. He's multi-talented. And right now, he kind of inspires me because we've been writing a new record. So he brought a little bit of a new character. And I was like, wow, okay, let's go with that. Let's try that. Let's go with this. And he's brought that kind of inspiration into the band that really helped take it to somewhere new.
Yeah.
But without being too far new to where people are not going to recognize who we are.
That's nice to have, a fresh touch in the
Yeah,
band.
sometimes, you could play with other musicians and they inspire you. You know what I mean? Maybe you're like a fan of their bands, but when you get them in a room together and you start collaborating together, sometimes that can really spark an idea, and that could, spark a different flavor that maybe you want to apply to your music. But, I love it all.
What do you find the hardest part of being a musician, an artist?
Wow. Probably more the business side. The business side is ruthless. It's cruel. There's sharks out there that want to steal everything from you. Lawsuits. I've been through it all.
Yeah.
So that's probably the only part I don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the best part? There
The best
must
part,
be
obviously, it's the fans. The fans is the best part because they're the ones who can lift you up because, they love your music. They sing all the lyrics. They go to all the shows. They buy the merchandise. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to afford to be over here doing that. And of course, the promoters. The promoters are out there. They're busting their ass. They're taking risks and, paying all the artists, make sure they're taken care of. Hotels, travel accommodations, food, catering, backstage, on stage, sound equipment, all that stuff. Everybody who works behind the scenes, I totally appreciate them because they're also the ones who make the show happen.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people making all this happen. About fans, do you have this kind of fans who, travel with you and you see them in
100%.
gigs?
There are fans who go to a lot of the festivals and they travel all around the world seeing us. They also have, a lot of them have a lot of tattoos.
Yeah.
Some guy asked me to sign the side of his head yesterday. He went to one of the tattoo tents, got a tattoo.
Oh.
I saw him later on from the stage. He's like, oh, look at
Oh
me.
my
And I'm like, yeah, you got it tattooed. We had some art in one of our records called Genexus.
Yeah.
We had a biomechanical heart inside the record. Some guy tattooed it above his heart. That was really cool. Some other girl that we saw had the FF tattooed on her back, like a full size,
Wow.
but she added some wings to it, and it looked really cool.
Wow.
So we got footage of all that. We got photos, so that'll be up on our Instagram page.
That's
soon.
dedication.
Yes.
Really. Do you get fan gifts?
Fan gifts?
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time we get fan gifts. For me personally, a lot of people know that I'm Mexican. So a lot of people bring me, when I'm over here in Europe, they bring me jalapenos, serrano peppers.
Yeah.
They bring me ghost peppers. They bring me their homemade salsa.
Oh.
A lot. And some of them are really, really good. Some people bring me tortillas.
Okay.
Tortillas. So I appreciate all that, man. Tequila.
Oh,
All different.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. What is your relationship with touring life these days? You've been doing it a lot, and when I talk to artists and bands, some of them say that it's very exhausting after years and years of touring, and some say that it's grown to be so big part of their life that they get energy and it's like their life. So how
I
do you
like
feel?
every aspect of it, of touring life. One, traveling around the world, getting to talk to different people, talk to different fans, see new cultures, see something different that I've never tried. That's something I really, really love. Of course, when you have significant others at home, you miss them. That's one of the downsides about it. But I love it all. I love it all. I really love trying different foods, especially the foods.
Yeah, that's
Oof.
nice way to get to know the culture.
You see me, you could tell I like food.
So you take time when you're touring. You take time to see places, and
We try to. Of course, it can be exhausting. Like we've been flying from festival to festival to festival, and it's like play, hardly any sleep.
Yeah.
Fly, play. It's like that. Sure, those parts are rough, but I learned to just go with the flow.
Yeah.
There's no reason to getting too angry because you're just going to get more exhausted. I also don't really drink as much, so that's another thing too.
easier then.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you go to other bands' concerts?
100%. Like whenever at festivals and I want to see other bands, of course, I try to catch them. If I'm not stuck in a press tent,
Yeah. Yeah.
I try to go up there and catch them, see the band. And of course, when I'm at home, when bands come through town, I know that I'm home. I know, like, I got to pick some of them up, take them out to eat Mexican food,
Oh yeah.
take them out to eat food, whatever, and try to be, cool and like that. So I do got a lot of concerts, yeah.
You get more out of touring life when you do that. You go see bands and stuff. So
Well, when you're touring, you make a lot of friends.
yeah.
And it's like, and it's some bands that maybe that you never thought you'd be friends with. You know what I mean? And it just kind of grows from there.
What kind of bands are you good friends with? Can you name some? There must
I
be
mean,
so many.
I mean, there's a lot. One of our really good friends, Machine Head, Rob Flynn has been a friend of mine for 30 plus years. So we have a lot of friends. The guys in Faith No More for many, many years. So yeah.
That's nice. If you could do a collaboration with any band or artist, is there some that you you would like to do?
I've done many, many collaborations, and I'm trying to think of anybody else besides
Yeah.
Angus Young, of course. Angus Young would be one of the guys I would love to do a collaboration with. We're two completely different styles, but I know how to play a lot of AC/DC songs.
Yeah,
So
different styles combined can be very, very good.
could be very interesting, yes.
What is there still to achieve for you professionally or for Fear Factory?
For me, what they're left is to achieve is just writing more songs. Just write good songs. I love it. It's something that's in me. It's something that's always going to be a part of me. I mean, I'm going to do it till like Ozzy Osbourne, till the day I die.
Yeah.
So it's just achieving more songs, more music. Hopefully the band gets bigger and bigger, and just to play in front of many people as possible.
It's a nice thing to achieve.
Yeah.
You just keep doing what you do. So
Correct.
how's it going? Like, are you writing something right now? How's the rest of the
Yeah,
year going to look like?
We're in the process of getting our album mixed right now. So yeah, we finished writing the album, and so yeah, we're just in the mixing stages. Of course, we're on tour. I get to go home at the end of the month, and I get to go home for a few weeks and see how the mixes are going. And then we start another tour coming up with Cavalera, with Max and Igor, original Sepultura.
Yeah.
And then we go on tour all across the United States. We do like 42 shows. We do the Lamb of God, Headbangers Boat Cruise, which is going to be great. And then after that, we go to Panama and then Venezuela.
Yeah.
And then we get to take Christmas off. And then January, we come back to Europe. We do a full headlining tour. And then we go back to South America for some more South American dates. All, Colombia, Mexico City, Chile, Argentina, Brazil. And then after that, we go to Australia. And we got about 6 or 7 shows in Australia. Takes us into next summer.
Yeah.
Which there's going to be some announcements. I can't say anything yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So it's a lot of stuff going on.
but you get to go everywhere.
Exactly. And it's cool because, over the years, you make a lot of friends in all the different countries. So you get to see them.
Yeah.
You get to hang out with them. And
Yeah. Do you, as you're touring so much, do you write music while touring, or do you need to, take time? And
I like to take time, but once in a while, touring, if you're not too busy, you can write a few riffs here and there, a few ideas.
Yeah.
But most of the time, I like to take time, be at my house,
Yeah.
relaxed, boom, let the mind flow,
Yeah.
and just get into it.
Well, your year's looking very good, and we are going to see you in Europe
Yep.
next year. So
Oh, yeah.
have a nice year and have a nice gig in here. I hope you have time to spend some time in Finland.
I've been here many times.
Yeah.
I've had some good Mexican food in Finland.
Nice.
So
Hey, thank you so much.
thank you so much. I appreciate it. We are Fear Factory, and we are going to fucking kick ass tonight.